You remember when Obama was president? We're messing around with Syria, and all these women, these children, these hospitals are being bombed by these bad guys. We've got to intervene. We've got to intervene. Remember that? The White Helmets, these are just a peacekeeping group. They're going over there and they're rescuing these people. And all of a sudden, all this crazy video of children and whatnot being hurt and pulled from rubble. And remember the little girl, no one knows her name, was pulled out 2 or 3 different times from different areas at different times. So she just happens to be somewhere where rubble from an explosion happened, pull her out. Days or weeks later, there's another building, same thing, let's pull her out again. And there was an interesting video I remember seeing by these White Helmets. And it's called the Mannequin Challenge. And to me, when I saw it, I said, this proves these people are over there acting like they're not even, this isn't even real. And there's still a video from Russia Today on YouTube, and I'm going to start with that right now so you can see this. You don't really need to hear it, so I'll leave that muted. Okay. And let's go, oh, wrong one. Let's go over here. Let me switch my screen for you, and we'll play it. Just watch.
It's extraordinary.
As you can see, this is the Mannequin Challenge. White helmets, peacekeeping group. All right, go, 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 go. Ah, my leg. He starts screaming. I remember watching it when it first came out, not on Russia Today, the actual video. They're referencing the video because the video had been pulled. Now look at this. Pulling him out. He's stuck. Oh, let's get him out of there. Oh, poor guy. Oh, my legs, my legs. You know, he's not speaking English, but that's what was happening when the initial video went out. Look at him. He's in pain. Oh, my God. I'm so hurt. Oh, cameraman following behind. Look at this guy we just rescued. So, again, I'm going to play that back real quick so you can actually see how they're not even moving. Here we go. Let's watch this again. Everybody's on standby. Stay on standby. Mannequin challenge. Get ready. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. See that? So now, if you will, I want to get to the article, the title of the video. Because I am just curious if you think what I'm about to read you is an absolute load of complete bullcrap. I've said this before when it came to Osama bin Laden. We have his body as evidence. We have his body as evidence. We raided. SEAL Team 6 got him. We got his body as evidence. Blah, blah, blah. Next day, we threw his body overboard on a naval ship. Well, did the Navy get to see him? Nope. No, none of the regular naval guys, they never got to see it either. Middle of the night, we don't want to wake him up. Just throw him overboard, because in Islamic law or something, you need to bury the person within 24 hours. So out of respect for that system, we found the biggest terrorist in the face of the earth, Osama bin Laden, and we still had to give him that respect. 24-hour burial is mandatory. And I said then, how do you get rid of a lie with another lie? How do you get rid of the bin Laden lie that, he was responsible for all this 9/11 stuff? Yeah, right. How do you get rid of a lie with another lie? Oh, SEAL Team 6 got him. And then guess what? Remember, don't forget. We threw his body, all night long news. We threw his body over, we have his body as evidence all night. Every channel I changed it to. Same story. They're reading the same script. Wake up the next morning, go to work. We've already got rid of his body, and we don't have any video of that. And then, what happened to SEAL Team 6? Well, pretty much everybody on SEAL Team 6, that particular SEAL Team 6 that went and got Osama bin Laden, died in a helicopter crash. Remember that? How do you get rid of a lie? With another lie. So the first lie is Osama bin Laden was responsible for 9/11 as far as I'm concerned. That's my opinion, but that's what I'd say. That's the first lie. Then we have to kill him. We finally got him. That's the second lie. Well, who got him? SEAL Team 6 got him. Well, we can't have those guys, telling the story that there's no such, that didn't happen. So we just made up another story that SEAL Team 6 died. All of them died in a helicopter crash. Right? If you believe this garbage, then go ahead and turn on CNN and hit the unsubscribe button from JSNIP4. I love you, but you're not ready for JSNIP4. You're not ready for Realist News. The White Helmets. The Syrian guy, we're over there to help. We're pulling women and children out. We're showing you video, of course. Including video, by the way, of some of these kids that were supposed to be dead. I remember seeing this as well. few years ago when this happened. And they're winking, they're blinking, they're breathing. Oh, whoops. Anyways. Narrative managers claim White Helmet's founder was driven to suicide by serious skeptics. What this is essentially saying is that had I done this video, not like now, which I am, and this guy who founded the White Helmet's founder was still alive, I might not be able to do this video. Because if I do this video and he left a suicide note that said, I watched this guy Realist News video, he was saying he didn't believe what I showed them on TV with the mannequin challenge and everything else as proof. Either way, he didn't believe us, and I've died. YouTube could say, you know what? JSnap4, that's bullying and harassment at next level. We're not just giving you a strike. We're taking your whole channel down because you caused a man to commit suicide. Well, guess what? He's already dead. He already died. Allegedly. Again, allegedly. So now I can talk about it like a real news anchor would. Imperialist spinmeisters are trial ballooning a new Syrian narrative that is so breathtakingly stupid it needs its own article solely for the purpose of mockery. This is a Zero Hedge article I'm reading you. On Christmas Eve, PBS, again, mainstream news equals fake. Mainstream news, any of the big names you know, automatically treat it as fake. They're lying to me until proven otherwise. That's how I live my life. Now, of course, you don't have to do that. That's how I live my life, though. On Christmas Eve, PBS aired a bizarre segment on the death of James Le Mesurier, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, the former military intelligence officer who founded the extremely shady propaganda construct known as the White Helmets. The segment makes relentless, ham-fisted appeals to emotion, even attempting to associate the White Helmets with Armistice Day using wistful camera pans over poppy flowers in Misty War memorial art exhibits. But by far the most yogurt-brained part is its repeated suggestions that the founder killed himself because people had been accusing him of being a propagandist. I just showed you his videos, one of them. They did a mannequin challenge. You got to be a moron to do a mannequin challenge when you're trying to make it look like a real terrorist attack occurred and some guy's pinned down in rubble and you're faking it. And then 3, 2, 1, and go. Ah! Ah, my leg! Ah! So forgive me if I see something from CNN, doesn't matter if it's a shooting, a bombing, a hate crime hoax, and I say to myself, I don't believe that. I don't think what I just saw on TV is real. I think they're screwing with me. But you got to be careful on what it is, because if you get too specific and say too many things, YouTube, bullying and harassing. Bullying, harassing who? Well, the victims. How do you know there's real victims? Oh, it's on the TV. Of course there. Well, I just showed you something on TV. White Helmet's doing a mannequin challenge. See, it's probably videos like this that I'm doing. Remember I told you, YouTube had like 10,000 employees getting red-pilled in their process of, we got to check that to see if that breaks our violations, terms and conditions. That one, we need to check that. So that, that physical humans double check, okay, it was flagged. Does this thing need to be banned or not? We got to get a real human looking at it. One of these 10,000 people, and they're getting red-pilled. They're getting red-pilled as they do this. I did a video on this about a month ago. It's epic. This is that kind of video where someone, well, I didn't know that. I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing the mannequin challenge of the White Helmet. Oh. Yeah, I do remember seeing them pulling a little girl out. I do remember that part. I thought it was real. Well, look, maybe it's still real. Maybe it is still real. But maybe it isn't. Maybe you should just think for yourself and wonder, wow, if I don't believe that, and they're willing to do that to trick me, whatever that may be, what else have they lied to me about? See, that's how everybody goes through this process of red-pilling themselves, if they're willing to go to that level. You just need that one thing that says, hey, something's wrong here. something's really wrong. And then when you come to the conclusion, because it's hard to come to the conclusion of, oh, they would not, the media wouldn't lie to me. When you get past that, because of what you saw so unbelievably, like, oh my God, there's evidence all over this place that this stinks to high heaven. Something's wrong here. I'm being lied to. At that point, you start to get mad. Well, why would they do that to me? Because somebody wants to go to war. That's what my conspiracy theorist friends have been saying. Oh my God, I think maybe they were right. You think maybe they were right? Yeah, actually maybe. So they want you to believe right now that the founder of the White Helmets has committed suicide. He's gone. Forget about him. Former military intelligence officer. And I'm going to click on that link because I want to know former intelligence officer from which country. UK agrees to take in some white helmets evacuated from Syria and Israel. Okay, so it's not that. White helmets and their families were evacuated by Israeli Defense Forces on Saturday night. Well, looks like Israel's maybe in on it if they're the ones that went and rescued them. Okay, but Jordan at 3, what's that? Crossing from northern Israel into Jordan at 3 points. The Israelis had initially put the numbers evacuated at 800, but later the figure was revised downwards by James Le Mesurier, a former, here it goes, a British Army officer who is considered to have founded the group in Turkey in 2013. So you're a former British Army officer. I'm going to go move to Turkey. I'm going to go move to Turkey. Where's my dad when I need him? I can't do it like my papa. He can do the turkey sound like you never heard. And I'm going to start the white helmet. I'm going to go right in the middle of this thing and just start, rescuing people, right. And again, which was one of the countries that helped spy on Donald Trump? Oh, that's right. It was the UK. The same place this former Army officer came from. This is no different. Oh, a former CIA guy went to Turkey. It's the same thing. It's the same damn thing. All the crap, all the problems we have in this world, and we hear shooting, bombing, terror. I'd be willing to bet, it's just me talking, I'd be willing to bet that possibly 100%, if not, probably not at least 90-something%, but I'm going to say possibly 100% of the things that have happened that we've heard about, this happened to this group and that group, there's a bombing, and there's an attack at a building, all this stuff. I'm just telling you what I think. Maybe all of it is this deep state, CIA, MI5, MI6, Israeli Mossad. It's all the intelligence agencies doing this crap. Could you imagine if we just shut them all down and then all of a sudden all this crap stopped? It just stopped. Wow, the shooting stopped, the bombing stopped, this stopped, that. Wow, the world's at peace again. What the hell happened? I'll be honest, I might be willing to bet that. Of course, it's my opinion, but old Snip has been studying this stuff for a long time. And I see that pattern, and you can find a pattern, that's a blueprint. Let me see if that matches anywhere else. Yep, on that event that happened, on that event that, okay. You can start putting some pieces together. Anyways, I don't buy this for even a millisecond. Take care.